Get ready to find your passion. Get ready to find your life. EdCarcarey's passion is to help others start a fire in their souls. Ed has owned and operated many successful businesses, been nationally recognized and recommended for his sales training and motivational speaking. And now he's here to guide you into finding your passion. Here's EdCarcarey.
"30 years ago, my wife and I were just getting out of bed. It was a Thursday morning in June, and it was about 6 o'clock in the morning. We normally would get up to get ready for work. But on this day, it was a little different. My wife was done. She was fed up. She was at the end of her rope. And she said and looked at me, "I'm tired of waiting for you." And here's what she meant. For years, people had talked to us about accepting Christ, the free gift that was given to us. And I wouldn't, out of my pride, my arrogance, and my stubbornness, because I believed it was a crutch. It was made for weak men and women that needed something. So I refused to do it out of my total arrogance. But this time, she said, I'm tired of waiting. I'm not going to wait for you anymore. I am going to do what they've told us to do because I am tired of this life. We were in massive debt from a business failure. We had creditors calling us morning, afternoon, and night at our home and at our workplaces, talking to our bosses. They were calling family members that were out of state, trying to track us down, trying to get money that we just did not have, that we owed them. We were working at jobs we didn't like. We were discontent, in debt, frustrated, and depressed. It was just a miserable time in our lives. And she was done. And she looked at me and she said, "I want you to get down on your knees right now and you're going to pray with me. You're going to do this now." So like a good husband, I said, "Yes, ma'am." And I did. She had that look in her eye. I wasn't going to say no. We didn't know what we were doing. We didn't know what we were saying or what we were asking for. But I will tell you this. After we prayed, and it was a very simple prayer, two major things happened. Number one is all the problems that I had prior to that prayer, they were still there waiting for me. We still had massive debt. Creditors were going to call all day, and they did. They were going to call our workplaces and talk to our bosses and everything. We were going to get threatening letters in the mail. We were going to still go to a job that we didn't like and that we were frustrated with. All of that was still there on the table. But the second thing trumped the first thing. The second thing was, for the first time in my life, I had peace. And I mean real peace. Not just fleeting. For the moment, it lasted. It was peace. I had joy all of a sudden. And I had hope. I had never experienced these things consistently in my life, ever. I wanted them, but I was too arrogant to ask for them or to ask for help. This was a game changer for me and for my wife. It radically changed everything. I can tell you now, looking back from 30 years now, from this viewpoint, it was the single best decision my wife and I have ever made. Christmas time. This is all about the free gift that was given to you and I. It is free. You can choose to accept it or do what most people do when they don't like a gift. They can return it, lay it on the shelf, just ignore it. It's your decision. But it's my hope and prayer that this year, that if you have not accepted the free gift of Christ, the gift that we don't deserve and the gift that we cannot earn and the gift that is priceless, that you would do so today. It just calls out on his name, Jesus, to change everything. You don't have to know what you're doing or what you're saying. Just do it today. It is my hope that you do it today and that you have a great Christmas, you and your family. My name is EdCarcarey. I'd love to connect with you. You can find me at edcarcarey.com. Find your passion. Find your life.